All right, man. Better BF speaks on potentially fighting Canelo. He says, I'm open to fighting Canelo if he wants to return to the lightweight division. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel now. I did a Canelo video about him fighting Better BF. And I only got to read the comment section. I already know, tell people what people think about Canelo. But like I said before, Ben, ain't nobody asks him to mention Better BF name. If you don't know the history, I think like sometime this year, later last year, you know, he said that he name dropped Better BF. All right, nobody said, oh, Canelo need to get in the ring with Better BF. He named uh nobody, says you need to get in the ring with Better BF. And then we asked you to fight. We've been asking you to fight Jamal Charlo. We've been asking you to fight Charlo. Jamal Charlo. You ducked Jamal Charlo at 54. Demetrius Andrade, and now David Benavidez. You know, nobody, 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 nobody was like, man, Canelo need to go in there. He need to fight Benavidez. Man, nobody even told him to go up to light heavyweight to take on what's the kid name? To take on Kovalev. And Kovalev, he knew the assignment and he eased off, but he was arguing with that fight. That's one of the closest that's one of the closest Canelo scorecards, that actually, that actually told you that actually reflected the fight damn near. That was one of the closest Canelo scorecards. And everybody got their opinion on what Better BF would do. But my thing is, if you being honest, I don't want to see it because Better BF was overweight in the original weigh in this fight. Canelo not gonna fight him straight up. If you would I always use this example. If you put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding, what you gonna do with everybody else? It's always stipulation. Even in the Caleb Plant fight, even though Caleb Plant was seen as a Rocky Fielding type of level fighter, Canelo, I say that jokingly. Even if he was seen as that type of fighter, you know what I'm saying? It had to be some type of stipulation in there. He probably be putting non-disclosure agreements in there. He streamed Kovalev fight, and Kovalev he started calling him out, and he was like, he started talking too much about. It sounded like he was gonna reveal. He kind of took a dive on his own, and he started speaking. He started speaking, and the zone shut him down. They like sued him or something. I don't know where that lawsuit or where that legal issue is, but they like sued him for streaming the Canelo fight. But he was talking some more shit. He was going to rematch this, that, and the third. We know he got legal problems and all of that. Okay, but you ain't heard from Kovalev in 2 years. I wonder why. I wonder why. Think about it for a minute. He started talking too much. No telling what he told people over there in Russia. No telling what he told certain publications. So, like I said before I continue with this article, why do I want to see this fight? People say, well, Better BF gonna destroy him. If it's a fair fight, Canelo don't shoot fair ones, bro. It's like, you fight somebody who's known for jumping. If I'm about to fight this nigga at the school, I gotta call backup, or I gotta get the strap, or I gotta do something. Like Stacy doing the wood, he knew old girl brother was gonna meet him at the school, and he tried to sneak out the back door. Boy was already hip. He knew what he was up against, so he basically just fired at him. Better than not. When you fight Canelo, man, it's about the money. People said, well, I don't think he would compromise his integrity for some money, man. And I remember a nigga told me at GM, he was talking, he said, man, everybody got their price. And I believe so. A lot of the great activists of this world, you know, wherever they were activists at, they have a price. They sit you down and they threaten to kill you, or they say take this $100 million. What you gonna do? Come on. But it says now that Artur Beterbiev made a mandatory defenses of his light heavyweight titles in 2020 and 21, he is more than ready for what will follow. Would be by far the biggest fight of his career. The Russian knockout artist will welcome a lucrative showdown with Canelo Alvarez next, if the Mexican icon is inclined to move back into the light heavyweight division. Alvarez has publicly discussed jumping all the way up to the cruiserweight division for his next bout, but there is significantly more interest among boxing fans in Alvarez and Beterbiev. He said, "Quote: Listen, of course, I'm open to fight. I'm open to fighting Canelo if he wants to return to the light heavyweight division." Beterbiev told Boxing.com following his ninth round knockout of Marcus Brown on Friday night at the Bell Center in Montreal. "Quote: I always wanted to fight the best, and he is a great fighter." Right. Um. So that's what he said. That's the quote. No need to read the other fact. We already know about it. But my thing is he gonna get a fair shot? Is he gonna be able to come in at 175 and blow up to what he want to blow up to? My thing is, like we talked about on the stream on Sunday, the second stream, we recapped the fights. Like Kobe said, bro, he said that I forget what he said, but we gonna get a fair fight. Come on, this dude is talented, bro. Is he gonna get an opportunity to shoot the fair one? And even the most hardcore Canelo fans know that he not. So why do I need to see him fight Canelo? And then I say, well, he'll destroy Canelo, and then he lose and take a dive, or he lose and come and get be weight drained. And I'm making excuses, so I'm just gonna go say it right off the rip. I'm good. With the clip say, "Not little buddy, I'm good. I'm good." Because this dude put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding. What would he do to Beterbiev? What would he do versus Beterbiev? Come on. What would you do versus Beterbiev? Let's keep it real. What would he do versus Beterbiev? Beterbiev already like 36 years old, bro. Beterbiev need to focus on sewing up the division, becoming undisputed, punching his ticket in the Hall of Fame. And after that, he can do whatever he want to do. You know, he can do whatever he want to do. You want to unify versus Canelo? Cool. Canelo's not going to fight that dude straight up, bro. Come on, you got to come down to 68 Holmes. Watch what I tell you. You have to wear ankle weights on your fist. You have to wear 20-pound ankle weights on fist, 50 pounds on knees, 50 pounds on ankle. You need to put on Goku weight vest. Like, what's the point, bro? His fights are uneventful. It's not a story. It seems like it has a climax. It seems like it has great points, and it seems like a movie, but it's just a movie. That's what it is. It's scripted. He's a scripted fighter. And after them Triple G fights was close, which I thought he won both of them, he gonna continue to be a scripted fighter. You know, I wish they open these negotiations to the public to see, you know, what type of people, then what type of negotiations go on, how dirty sport of boxing is. But if he fought him straight up, he getting destroyed, bro. And then you gotta put that disclaimer on. Like when I say rumor, I put emphasis on throughout the video, especially beginning. It's a rumor. But when you talk about Canelo, you gotta put emphasis on straight up hydration clauses, diving. You gotta put emphasis on that. You have to put big emphasis on that. That's just type of person you dealing with. He put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding. Come on. And then when you fight somebody like Beterbiev, you got, 100,000 for every pound you come over. Well, Eddie will top Bob like, well, I pay that. That's not good enough security. If he come in whatever he come in, come on, he need more stipulations. What Top Rank should do is like, look here, Beterbiev, you gonna fight 2 times a year in New York City, right? Then you go home and fight if you want to, but we want to pay you fight in New York City on a consistent basis, and that'll sell him. But he need to be focused on getting all them belts. But yeah, let me know what you girls guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links description. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. We have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. If you want to chop it up and all my social media links there, man, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Shout out to Ed. Appreciate the donation. PayPal wise, you can find me on Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's rolling the bottom of the screen description. Venmo, CJ Good 313, rolling the bottom of the screen description. PayPal link in description. Appreciate the love support. Check the box news playlist out one time.